Would you agree with that, Brad? Something better than nothing?
Well, absolutely. We would say, what took you so long, but better late than never. There's some really good things in there for small business. The things NFIB was looking for small business, 3 of the 4 of our top 4 requests are in there. So we're generally very happy with this bill. We're glad they finally got it done. It has been a long time to wait for this, but this will help those small businesses that are really struggling, trying to keep their employees on the payroll. We've found that about 1 in 4 small businesses now have said that they can't make it through this winter without some kind of assistance. So we hope this will help them just in the nick of time.
Brad, what was the 4th thing you were looking for and didn't get out of this package?
Liability reform. We think for a lot of small businesses, just that assurance that if they do everything right and take care of their customers, take care of their employees, that they won't be held responsible for something they can't control.
Better to get the money, though, than the liability. Does the liability come later? Do you think you're going to see that in the new year? We're already starting to talk about what comes next when it comes to the Biden package, and that's beginning to take shape.
Yeah, possibly. I think, the state and local aid and the liability reform were punted till next year. They were hard ones to get across the finish line. But I think in this bill, when you look at what's in there, the most crucial things for small businesses were, for those that are really hurting, getting a second bite at a PPP loan. That's really important. Getting an easy loan forgiveness process for those small businesses. Almost all of them have used up their loans already. They need to get that process started if they haven't already. And another crucial one that was really a fight to the last minute was getting tax deductibility for small businesses. As they make it through this winter, the last thing they want to see is a massive tax bill in April that just puts them under.
Well, Brad, you mentioned making it through the winter. I look at what's happening over in the UK, travel, the entire country basically shutting down, London on very severe lockdown. We know here in the U.S., most of California is back under severe lockdown because of the resurgence virus. Are these additional $284 billion worth of loans going to be enough for small businesses to survive a second potential lockdown?
Well, there's no doubt that some small businesses aren't going to make it through the winter, but this is going to help some. It's going to help employees keep their jobs. So we think it's better than nothing for sure. It's been needed for a while. There's a lot going on right now. The healthcare scare is real. There are a lot of folks who are concerned about going out to a business, going out. They don't want to get sick. Employees are concerned. Owners are concerned. And then in America, we're also dealing with a few states, California, like you said, that have shut down their economies to an extent. And I think small business owners are feeling that too, and hoping that policymakers figure out a way to protect the population, but also allow them to operate their businesses safely so that we can keep people employed, keep their doors open, and get here to spring.
Brad, are you having conversations with the incoming administration? If so, what are you telling them? What is the feedback you're getting? I'm curious as to the input you're able to provide at this point. We are certainly going to see another package next year. It certainly seems that way at this point. I'm wondering what you think that's going to look like.
Yeah, we're telling current folks coming in, same thing we're telling the current administration, folks on the Hill, don't forget about small businesses. They make up half the economy, half the GDP. And almost half of private sector jobs are in the small business community. So it is a vital part of America's economy, and we don't want them to forget that. As we go forward next year, NFIB has been in business for 78 years. We've worked with all different administrations. We're looking forward to working with the Biden administration when they start at the end of January, and we'll continue the conversation. We're glad to hear some of the things we've heard. That they're going to look at small businesses, make sure that they're taking care of it, it stays front on the agenda, and we just want to make sure that stays the case going forward.
Brad, I'm glad you pointed out small businesses being a job engine there. We are in Christmas week. It is the holiday season. Usually that means a lot of seasonal hiring. Have small businesses been able to do that this year?
I think it's been very hard. A lot of them are still saying that they're having a hard time filling job openings when they have them right now. A lot of folks are concerned about going to work. They don't want to get sick. And then small businesses in certain industries, some of them are doing really well, but a lot of them are not. So it's kind of mixed. But those that are growing are doing well and want to hire are having a very difficult time hiring folks right now. And when you look at the unemployment rolls, when you look at the economic statistics, there's no doubt that small businesses and their employees have really borne a big brunt of this COVID situation.